Hello and welcome to the adventure of Dark Chronicle. So on our last adventure we came to the future in Vernecchio to Star Labs. Is that what it's called? Lunar Labs, no. Star Labs is the Flash. But yeah, basically we need to choose which house to go into. And it's a bit like Skittles right now because I have no idea which is the right one to go into. So let's go to this one. Green. Green for go. And we'll leave all those chests until the very, very end. Oh, hello. Greetings, Martian. When I first started here, I couldn't remember which lab was which either. Maybe this'll help. Lab 1 is red, Lab 2 is blue, Lab 3 is purple, and Lab 4 is green. So every lab has its own colour. Well, that means I'm going to the red one first. Gotta do it in order. You can't be messing around with the order. Oh, by the way, some people in the comments, I think it was Horrier and somebody else, they were saying about how come time can change in the future. Like, say, for example, like when I gave the dandelion, whatever it was, to the cook, he remembered who I was. So he was like, how does that remember? Because when I went back into the past, surely, you know, time wouldn't have passed. It would have been gone like a second, would have been left and come back straight away because time wouldn't have passed in the future when I wasn't there. My theory is the gates are only open when I'm in the proximity to them, and when they're open, like, so you see that right now it's open, time still passes, you know, where the gates are open because it's like it bleeds through, but when I'm further away from them, where my proximity is further away, the gates aren't actually open. That's my theory anyway. I'm not sure if that's actually legit, but I like it. The view of the sea from this lab is amazing. Far off on the horizon, the darkness of the sea and the darkness of the sky exist as one. Dude, that's quite poetic. Right, lab number 1. You may call me the lab rat. Oh, here we go. Greetings, sir.
Oh, who are you?
Are you a Luna Lab researcher?
Indeed. I'm Osmond, and I'm one of the top researchers at Luna Lab. Can I help you?
Really? That's great. We need your help. Could you lend us a hand?
My hand? Oh, here you are. So this sea dragon is under mind control. Well, in that case, we'll have to short out the device that's attached to its head.
Yeah, shorting it out would work. But how?
To do that, there's an old invention that I think may help.
Oh my god, it's little Tommy from the first game.
An electric worm!
Electric worm?
How do we use that?
Feed it to the dragon. When he eats this worm, it'll send a strong electric pulse that'll short out the device on his head.
Great!
Hey, wait a minute. Do Shigura even eat worms?
Good point. Shigura definitely eats fish, but maybe not worms.
Feed it to the fish. Feed the fish to the Shingora. The great circle of life.
In that case, feed the worm to a fish first. Then feed the fish to the Shigura. How's that?
Sounds good.
But wait, how are we gonna get a fish to eat that worm thing?
Do you always have to be so negative? I bet you don't have too many friends.
That's not true.
First you catch a fish, right? And then what you need to get the fish to eat the electric worm is an aquarium. Fish pick and choose their bait when you're fishing, but in an aquarium, they'll eat almost anything. Oh, you already have one. Well, that makes things easier. Feed the electric worm to a fish in the aquarium. The fish will become electrically charged, and then you feed that to the Shigura. Simple, isn't it? Good luck. I hope it all works out.
Okay, thanks, Dr. Osmond.
Electric worm. Obtained electric worm. Wiggle wiggle. Great. Yeah, because this is the character from the first game that I named Little Tommy. Obviously, in this parallel universe from the first game, he never became Little Tommy. He was called Osmond, and that's why he has a different name now. First, feed an electric worm to a fish in your aquarium to electrify it. Then you feed that to the Shingura. You got all that now? Some researchers criticize our designs here at the Lunar Lab. I think they're pretty nifty myself. At any rate, it seems to be in the minority on this matter. I mean, with the building, I've said it before, but it's not that creative. Like, I know you can place them anywhere, but I prefer in the first game where you have lots of different criteria that you have to fulfill. And even then, it's like trying to mix them all together. And he's still on that level of creative that this one has. It's, I don't know. Whether it's Osmond or the head of the lab, there are just too many weirdos here. Don't say that about your co-workers. I can't lie. Yes, I too had a hand in the electric worm research. Now I'm working on a new project. Hey, I can tell you what it is. It's top secret. I can't just go blabbing about it to the whole world. Well, Assassin's Creed people do it all the time.
What's that? You guys want to be researchers too? It's no piece of cake. Getting in here, you know, the competition's fierce.
Thank you for telling me. I don't particularly want to be a researcher there. Okay, let's go and check out the other labs. I don't know if anything else is going to happen. Yeah, because I mean, I think this, the last, like Venecchio, whatever it's called, it just doesn't seem that creative. It seems very spoon-fed, more so than the first game, at least in my opinion. Yes, you can place them pretty much anywhere, but the rules have to be followed, whereas in the first game that didn't feel like that. It felt more, you know, you can make it what you want, just make sure these things are also followed. Where in this one it's like, you have to put this here. Feels more strict. You can't get used to the bright lights, you say? I reckon I'll tell you visitors from the past a little while to adjust.
The lunar stones is indoors. Let us clear our heads and concentrate on our research. I don't know what the lunar stones are exactly though.
Stones from the moon, perhaps. That not make sense? Oh, there's a guy up top. Didn't even see him. Why is he in a corner?
Well, I'm just taking a bit of a breather. You need to give your brain a rest now and then, or else you start losing your edge.
That guy is having a timeout. He's like, you didn't finish that assignment by the time I told you to. Go sit in that corner for half an hour. Bless him. What's this lady saying? Oh, it's a guy. It's you. I heard you had a dispute with Dr. Osmond. I'm not criticizing. In fact, I think it's great. New discoveries are made when we question things. I did. I don't remember having an argument with him. I may have missed that bit. Right, 2 down, 2 to go. I'll get those chests later, as I keep saying. But I know someone won't have heard me and it'll be like, why are you walking past chests? You hurting me. Get the loot, I know. But if you save up all your loot, you can do it all at once and it's like, oh my god, that's so cool. Hello, Mr. Person. This is lab number 2. What? At Lunar Lab, each laboratory has its own area of research. What? Your system makes no sense. It won't open, let's try later. It won't open, let's try later. Damn you. Why won't that one open? That one had Claire in it. The blue one, which is this one, had Donnie in it. Surely it should have been the other way around then. That makes no sense. To be fair, Hori has always said that this game doesn't make sense in terms of its story, so let's just try this one. Oh, this one works. Cutscene? Nope, okay, fine. Suit yourself. Disappointing, really. It's nothing interesting really happening. The lunar stones are the backbone of the lunar lab. Without them, all of our systems would grind to an instant halt. I heard you're not a bad inventor. How about it? When you grow up, you want to come work with us here? Hey, when you become an adult, this lunar lab will have just been built. I bet they'll love to have you here. I've got a revolutionary new idea. It's a system that would enable monsters to live alongside humans. I shall create a machine that understands human language. Ooh. A lab on the ocean is pretty keen, huh? Do you know how hard I worked to get the job here? No, do I care? Probably not. I feel like I'm getting very negative towards the game. Oh, about the best chapter ever. This part isn't. This part is worse than everything else. But in terms of the Shingala thing, I love the Shingala stuff. Okay then, well, let's head back to... I need to catch a fish, don't I? Can I catch a fish here? That'd be cool. I don't think I can. Not sure. Maybe I'll just catch one in the ocean. I don't know what bait they like, but I'm sure I could work it out. Oh, hello, sir. Didn't see you earlier. Hello, mate. Mere words cannot describe the greatness of Luna Lab. You must witness it with your own eyes. I mean, I've already said it's not that great. I like how they got like a little station for the actual time gate, though. That's a cool feature. Here we go. Back in time. I'm gonna go back in time. Don't drive, 88. Right, okay, so where are we gonna fish? Off the pier. Actually, can I even fish here? I think I can. I don't think I've got any lures, have I? Oh no, I can fish here. I can't get across. It worked earlier when I tried it. There we go. I'm just walking really, really slowly. Right, so how do I... Stats. How do I attach the lures? I haven't got any. Okay. That explains that. Right, so I don't know what... I think Evie in the first game was the sea bait, so... Sea-dwelling fish, yeah, put on fishing hook. Alright then, Oh. I didn't realise I could walk in this. That's kind of therapeutic. Also shows me that I've got a lot more space to use. But I like my little condensed place. How far can I use? Oh my god. Can I start fishing here or is this too shallow? Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Now we just sit and wait. We got a nibble! It's not a big one. It's about medium sized. But it's good. We can use it. Doesn't matter what size it is. As long as it's a fish. Easy. Ooh. Reel it in, reel it in. That's it. Slow and steady, mate. Slow and steady. That's it. You're coming with me. Do you know what the worst part is, though? I've got to walk back. I caught a bon. That's a nice big bloaty fish. I'm sure the sea dragon will like that. Right, okay, so let's put it... Oh my god. Put in aquarium. Examine. Open menu. Feed fish. Electric worm. Oh my god, this is like a game. I've got to make sure I feed the right fish. Yes.